what happened there. My internet was fine, but YouTube wasn't liking it. So, happy Friday. Time is it's 5 to 7, 27 degrees. We've got 30 minutes of power. I've got the Red Bull. It's all happening. I've got some exciting news I'm going to share a little bit later when we get the average, which is about 2 or 3 people. Sorry about the other stream. Just kind of, I don't know, YouTube didn't like me. You know, there we go. He's back. Squizzy Taylor, he didn't call me a mincer this time. Whatever a mincer is. So if you missed out, just saying, Hull Kingston Rovers, known as Hull KR, are currently smashing the Brisbane Broncos 28-4 in the Rugby League World Club Challenge. So that's going on. I think that's being played. I don't know what their stadium's called. KR. They're coached by an Aussie. But it's Friday, weekend. I've only got a short day today, so I'm pumped. I'm bloody amped. Pumped out 6Ks this morning. Had to sleep in, but still got it done. Slept through my alarm. I never do that. Luckily, I woke up 20 minutes after my alarm was supposed to go off. But I had a big day yesterday. Got to say, I'm liking this Red Bull. Red Bull, sugar-free, the berry edition. It's very, very good. Just saying. So it's another cracking morning. I noticed the poll that I put up. Am I a tradie? Nah, mate. If you see, hang on. Hands of a tradie, mate. Look at this. Had a haircut yesterday. Bit of colour. Looking good. Don't look a day over 30. Round 2 for the Cambo room. That's it, mate. Big ups. We got 7,000 in the chat. Kidding. That's what I do. I better turn that off before the light goes green, because the man in Sweden will be reporting me to the police for touching my phone. We all know who that cabbage is, but you know, is what it is, good people. Hope everyone's having a good morning, night, afternoon, wherever on this fine world you are. We've got the lead in the genre in the chat. G'day Kim, how you going? Have I dyed my hair? I can neither confirm or deny that I dyed my hair, Squizzy Taylor. Let's say no comment. Yeah, I don't go to Salt and Pepper. I got Peter Pan syndrome. I'm 49 going on 30. But hey, that's all good. It is what it is. So now I've got a big weekend planned. It's going to be very big. I've got a lot. Can't say too much about it, but it'll be out. Now, something I need to tell you guys. Cambo fans. He's not fans, he's just here for a bit of drama. I know how it works. Video's been recorded, the channel announcement. It's only like a 5-minute video. Quality, but 5 minutes of quality. It's been recorded, it's being uploaded as we speak, and it will probably go live. Yeah, you should grow a mullet, mate. Mullets are absolutely elite. But yeah, the video with the channel announcement, depending on where you are, will be up late Saturday, early Sunday. It's only a quick video, 4 or 5 minutes, but it will give you a bit of an idea what's going on, what's going to be going on. Pretty exciting times. It is. So yeah, the poll was good. I see probably should end that poll on my community page, but by a landslide, the most overrated thing about travelling to Thailand is walking street Pattaya. There you go. Or some people would call it now Little Bombay, with all the Indians there. Little Bombay. You know, 5 guys, 1 bar girl. That's what they do. Just calling it how I see it, good people. I swear, it's this time of morning, best time of morning. You wake up, you have your exercise, you might feel a bit tired when you wake up, you have your exercise, you have a shower, you get ready for work, you have a coffee or you have a Red Bull, and you're pumping. Absolutely. Like I probably sound like I've had about, I probably sound like I've had a couple of lines or a few beers, but I am absolutely chemical free and ready to attack it. Mr. Balding's in the chat. We are the wrong demographic for Walking Street. Now, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Come again. If you know, you know. I heard that they're going to have, if you want to know the demographic, I heard they're going to have the IPL streaming on screens in Walking Street this year. If you know, you know what the IPL is. And we're not talking invisible panty one. Squizzy Taylor, when are you going to Thailand, bud? Sometime this year, mate. It's booked. But at the same time, I booked Vietnam. Like I said, I've booked 3 trips. 2 international ones and 1 in Australia. I've going to Sydney in April. And then later in the year, I'm going to Thailand and Vietnam. Go visit the boys in Da Nang. I think that's where Twitchy lived for a bit. But I'll be there. So, I promise you, Squizzy, when I'm there, you'll know. There's my promise. A little bit of traffic this morning. Well, you know the rules, these stay up. I keep these up because I don't really say anything controversial anymore. I'm on my best behaviour. I might drop a bit of an F-bomb. Jeff Carter, did he really? He's left Thailand. Did he take Jojo? No, kidding. I thought he was in Thailand till like the end of, thought he was doing the full 60 days. There you go. He's up mooching in Da Nang. Beep beep. He's good. He's entertaining, Jeff. He's got, what do the kids call it? Riz. He's got a bit of Riz, charisma. You got to have a little bit of Riz to do this. Look at me trying to talk like a millennial when I'm almost 50. Bit of Riz. But no, he's good. It's good that he's like pumping out. I swear. So I've got pay television. I have Netflix, and pretty much all I watch is YouTube. Keep smiling, that's right, Barry. Keep smiling. Beep beep. And I probably watch, and I reckon what it's done as I've got older, my attention span's got shorter. I like watching something on YouTube that goes for 25-15 minutes. It's good. Oh yeah, that's all right. I didn't think you had a channel, mate. I don't care. Like I keep mine up so anyone else can watch it. I'm not competing with anyone. The only people I'll go live whenever I feel like. The only people that I won't go live when they're live is the big 3: Stewie D, Capio, and 365. Family friendly, no alts, no clones. I'll never go live when those boys are. Jeff, you talking Jeff? Jeff's content's great. Always has been. I reckon the people I used to watch the most was Jeff, Dead Farang, Big Fat Bessie, but all 3 of those guys, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they always kept you wanting more. So there'd be a little space there when they're away, it'd be bang, 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 video, and then nothing. 3-4 months you wouldn't hear from them, and then they'd be away again. Yeah, Squizzy, you want to not? Don't be advertising other channels, son. You're welcome here. I'm not gonna you're not gonna be advertising other channels, mate. Yeah, Dead Farang was a really good guy too. Mr. Suckerhorn knows him pretty well, and the thing that he did really well. No one knew what. Hey, how are you, mate? You see the footy score, Fraggle? the thing that Dead Farang did really well was no one never knew what he looked like. And apparently he did a video one day in the Philippines and he got his reflection in the glass, and that video got pulled and edited real quick. It's like, remember Bangkok? No one knew what Bangkok 112 looked like either. And apparently, because he was actually in Kangaroo Bar one day in Phuket. When I was there, I was in one of his videos. He used to just have a camera, he had it mounted in a backpack that he just put on the table or the bar. But apparently that somehow around Nana Plaza, they identified him. So I don't even know if he's around anymore, if he's got another name, but he was good. There was like Bangkok 112, and then there was like Bangkok 69. You think, oh, Bangkok 69 would do all the bars and be a bit dirty, but it wasn't. It was just I don't think he's still around. He used to use those DJI Osmo Pockets, and he put out really good contact. G'day Capio, how are you, good sir? Had a bit of a lay. I had a lot on yesterday. Didn't manage to walk. Yesterday was the first day in about 3 weeks, so I didn't complete all 3 circles. But made up for it today. Was out there early. Was a little bit. Actually, my legs felt a little bit stronger. I think because I had a little bit rested and did a really quick time. I did probably the quickest I've walked 6Ks. I think I averaged 12.5 minutes a kilometre. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so there you go. BT saying Bangkok 112 was spotted in Nana and got beaten up. Yeah, well, they don't really like that kind of stuff, eh? But then there's only so much bar scene that you can see. It gets boring. Like, it was good during COVID, and I think that was really good the way a lot of the bars, I think Nick's bars pivoted. Sexy Bar, they went towards streaming to get some income for the girls. I think that was pretty good. Capio saying he thinks he was a Scouser. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure. I actually thought he might have been, Eastern European or something. Not a Pommy. Hang on, so I've got to have a drink. I'll lose my voice. That's better. But yeah, there's a lot more to watch, and there's still some good channels. Like I watched, had a bit of a sleepless night last night. I was watching Rocket Travels, and he was doing did a video at the back of Soi 94 in Hua Hin, and it was like about just a beer bar complex that had just been left derelict, and it was interesting because he was talking about the part of Soi 94 I know really well, where my Pommy mate owns his bar. Shout out to the Halfway Inn. Yeah, great bar, great restaurant bar. There you go, you sit in the bar right next to him. Yeah, Good Farang was around. Yeah, get rid of it, mate. You can fuck off. There we go, we've had our first, sorry, I'm trying to do this. There you go, we had our first troll. How easy is it just to hide you from the channel, mate? See ya, come again. As I would say in Walking Street, thank you, come again. Oh, man. Perfect. Thank you, Capio, well done. I try to, but I can't touch my phone while I'm driving, remember? The Swedish cabbage will report me to the police. But yeah, it's like, no, Capio, don't be like that. Don't be, man. It's not your fault. We should be able to go anywhere on YouTube about these vlogs, but it's just jealousy. Look at it. Let's get real, and I'll devil into drama for a minute, right? What we've seen over the last 4 years, that these people, that every time one of these people have been shown, whether it's been their photo or outed, they're not people you want to be like. Look at the bloke in Kings Lynn that's 250 kilos. That's what's been trolling us. You know? And that's all they've got. You know, we have lives, we have jobs, we have, you know, we go on holidays. Some of you blokes have wives, some of us have had or have girlfriends. You know? Who was a ginger hair blogger who was spotted on Walking Street all the time? That's a good question. Ginger. Here's one I don't remember. So the first Paddy vlogger I really saw was probably Cheap Charlie back in the day when he vlogged, not streamed. You know, there was him and Steph. Because Paddy was a bit of a, you know, I was obviously, I didn't really know much about, I didn't know much about Paddy until I came across, I watched the, you know, the Pommy fella, the taxi driver, oh, the one that went back to England during COVID that had the motel. What was his name? Stephen? That did the bar stories. He put me on to, he gave Pampui a shout out. And that's when I started watching him and Bestie, that's when I really was aware of what Paddy was. I was a Phuket boy, and you know, I'd been to Bangkok as well. Had no idea. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, but you know, we're talking 2017. I spent like a whole trip when I was in Vietnam and chilling out. There you go, Miss Terry's on Go to the Streets. But yeah, watched a lot of his stuff. He was good, like his bar stories and stuff like that. It's pretty bad, I don't remember his name. Bald English fella, he owned a bar on Soi 7. Or he didn't own it, he managed the bar on Soi 7 back in the day. I have to, Tom knows him. Tom went and filmed at his bar. Yeah, but yeah, that was back when, that's when to me it was a real Thai genre, before this StreamYard shit took over. Like, that's it. Land of Smiles. G'day Daniel, how are you, mate? Happy Thursday for you, Friday for me. Yeah. Was it Stephen? Stephen Land of Smiles? Richard, I can't remember. I'm getting old. I'm 50 in 5 days. I'm an old bastard. I've got a bit of dementia. Look at this, boys. I'll make you jealous. I'll make you jealous, BT. Look at this. Look at that head of hair, mate. Does that look like a head of hair of a 50-year-old? Look at that. What would they say in Thailand? Handsome man. Handsome man. Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, look at it. Can someone get rid of Mark Gilbertson? See you, Mark. You're not welcome here, you flog. Give Nina my best. Oops, did I say that? I've been such a good boy. Turn his camera off. Yeah, hey, hang on, Fraggle. Receded hairline. Do you know what a hairline is, old son? You're as bald as a badger. Yeah, it is, like, but fuck, mate, I'm 50 and I still got a full head of hair. Go Mongo, like. I'm only going to say one thing, because I've kind of, like, I've been trying to be out of the drama. I've been retired from it. Imagine going to Thailand and the whole time being, just shouting out another man's name and being obsessed with another man. Hey Mark. Well, this, but you know, that's what they do. They got no life back at home. Well, mate, if I'm in Thailand, I'm not worried about other men. There's too many pretty ladies there. You shave yours. Could you grow it, bud? Could you grow it if you wanted to? There's a question for you, Fraggle. Go Mongo, like. I love watching Stu like. Yeah, you're a stalker. Oh. What have we got? We've probably got about another 5-10 minutes, good people. But yeah, it's like what I was saying before we got a little bit interrupted is that I think this StreamYard shit, it started with global, you know, really wrecked the genre. Would you be half-bald like that chef in Brixton? You know, like when people used to, like I had a channel, but then I would do live streams on the weekend. We'd talk sport, you know, we'd have something that we'd talk about. Not this, oh, let's go 24 hours. And I know for a fact back in the global days, they had fake fights to drum up the drama. Because I know, because they were telling Beach when Beach was in the middle of it. That's why when Beach and Chef first fell out, I thought it was fucking all fake. I did. Clark used to be the king of it. You know, Clark was the king of making, you know, anything for content. That's why, you know, he'll deny it, but that's why the gun video was left up so long. He was loving the views. You know? Yeah, look, that's right. There was nothing wrong with the StreamYards in concept. It was this genre. Yeah, you've got all the mongs. But what it's done is that those mongs that are obviously lonely and don't have a life, it's given them some respite, and because they don't know how to find peace and be content, they drum the drama up. You know, I've got to actually work out. I've accidentally on a live stream that I did a while ago. One of the first ones I did, I fucking subscribe, got the StreamYards, and it's like $60 Australian. I've got to get, and it renews on Tuesday. I'm gonna fuck that off. Big up 150 in the chat. It renews on Friday, and Tuesday. I'm gonna fuck it off and get the $10 one, because I don't really do it. Like, it's good to do now and again at StreamYards, but I'd much rather just use this or use Prism. I like this over Prism because if I'm driving like this, or you can turn it off, like turn the camera off. But I'm at traffic lights, I'll turn it back on. There's the Red Bull Berry. You know, but I put on the hands free, I don't touch my phone, because otherwise the cabbage. Yeah, I don't think, you look at the start of your streams, I reckon you, Beach, Stu could all do it. You know, you can all hold a panel. It's the people that can't hold a panel, like, I'm not gonna have music in the background. Like, I've got the rugby league going, but I don't even think you can hear it, just so you can hear the score. G'day, Sonia. But yeah, it's the people that can't hold a chat. You know, or, you know, I get it. Like, I know Tony Kiwi has their little hangouts with people, which is, you know, and it's all pretty friendly. They have, you know, nice friendly chats. Some people can do it, but I guess the people in this genre, like, you look at the bloke with the micro penis in Germany, you know, he comes on and pretends to be something he's not. G'day Leo, how are you, mate? Big ups. Hope you're well, sir. Fuck off. But yeah, I'd much rather, and like, look, you're getting my thoughts, you're getting the first thing that comes out of my empty little dementia head. No, I don't really have dementia. And I can interact with you guys, and I find sometimes with StreamYards, and also depending on who's on the panel, I'm not going to name names, or anyone from Manchester. Oops, I just kind of did. But sometimes you can't get your point across because there's always someone jumping in. You know, I think on StreamYards, the sweet spot's probably 2, 3, 4 at a stretch. Any more than that, it's too many people. You know, maybe it's 2 people if you've got someone like Ken of Tottenham Hotspur. Capio, Capio, Capio! Oh, Kenneth. He went full dud, didn't he? But they do, that's like, and I know I've delved a little bit tonight, I've been keeping away from it, but that's what they want to do. They want to jump on and talk about other people because they've got nothing else to do. You know, that's it. Kenneth was worse in person. Could that be possible? I can just imagine that. You try and have a beer, mind your own business. Capio, 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 Capio. I used to think he was a bit harmless, but I think if you ignored him, he acted like a jilted lover. So yeah, we've got about 2 or 3 minutes left. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, see, I can call it. I know how it rolls. So yeah, I've got about 2 or 3 minutes left. For people who have just come on, the video with the channel announcement will probably drop Monday morning Australian time. Sorry, not Monday. Sunday morning Australian time. Saturday night, Saturday evening in the UK. How can he be harmless? He's a Spurs fan. Hashtag bring back Ange. Last time I looked, United is still in the top 4. We're going back to Europe, baby. Honestly, yeah. He did come across like that. There's a few people, and I'll say that I would, if I was on a panel and they come on, I would, and if they come onto your stream, I'd end my stream pretty quick because it just got boring. Here you go, Capio was trying to talk to Day State, and he was like a little puppy demanding attention. Capio, Capio, Capio. Simon Beach, Simon Beach. Yeah, full dud. Harmless but full dud. My question is it true, but did he really change his name by default to Kenneth Tottenham Hotspur? Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should call myself Cameron Manly Seagull. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be. Cameron Manly Seagull. That's got a ring to it. Well, it's kind of like my real name, and they reckon it's pretty funny, right? Without going into it. So on Facebook, I use the name Cameron McIntosh. Okay, now I don't care because that's not my real name. The reason I use that is McIntosh was my mum's maiden name, and like the old fossil in Victoria, the drug grower, the one who didn't cooperate with police back when a young person was killed. He was trying to say that was my sister's name, married name, and I moved up here with her. Well, that's not true. I've lived in Queensland since 1981 when my parents moved up here. So good one, Sellens, you flog. All this, I'm getting into the drama. Speed humps, yeah. Haha, look at this. Shush, Capio. They'll try to work out how to dox me. They'll work out intervals between speed bumps. It's just pretty funny. But yeah, you know, I love some of the stuff that I used to get taken very personally. There you go, there's another one. But yeah, I laugh at some of the shit that the trolls come up with now. It's quite amusing. But, you know, but it's good. So what have we been? I know this first stream went for about 5 minutes before it cut out. We've been a half hour, there you go. Bit slower over the speed humps today, Capio. Okay, guys, don't worry. I literally show where I go, and Fossil still doxes the wrong place. Yeah, well, the old owl, the Iowa owl, mate, she's one messed up woman, that one. But yeah, so good people. I may actually, here you go, I may go live in about, I'm trying to work the time out here, maybe early tomorrow morning. So I might go live about, it'll definitely be before stew, maybe 3 or 4 hours before stew, I might go live. We'll just see how I go and what my connection's like. But thank you everyone in chat, BT, Barry, Capio, Sonia, Leo, Balding, anyone else I've missed. Have a great day, have a good Thursday night, Friday, wherever you are. Keep it real.